by itself because we're out of space. We'll see.
You back on?
Yes.
Okay. So this is a lovage that Jenny gave me.
Mm-hmm.
And I had it in the garage forever. And I thought, oh, I better plant this. Jenny gave it to me. And she called it something else. Some other name that her family called it. And I planted it. And as soon as I planted it, I thought, oh, I know what that is. I recognize. So I looked it up. And sure enough, it's lovage. And I planted probably 6 seeds. I ordered a packet of seeds, and it came, and there was only 6 seeds in it.
Mm-hmm.
I planted those, and only one of those lovage came up, and that's the one that we have over there. These blueberries are doing really well. These are that's the first one that's gonna come up over there. I'm watering these once a week for 20 seconds.
That's it?
Gary doesn't want me to say 10 seconds on each side. Remember I said last week I'd do 10 seconds on one side and 10 seconds on the other side. But 20 seconds. And then that seems to make it drip through. Just barely drip through at 20 seconds once a week. But our weather's been kind of cold. We're staying in the 70s. Rarely get to the 80s. I think we got to the 90s 3 days in a row, and that was our warmest weather. But generally, it's been 50 to 70, huh?
Yeah. Beautiful.
Here's our, what do we call this? The lake bed. Okay. We have tomatoes. Ooh, look at this parsley.
Yeah, I harvest that.
And look at this marigold. It's
Beautiful.
fantastic. This is just one plant. And we got a lot of tomatoes. And sunflowers. See the sunflowers? Take a picture of that sunflower. So far only one, it's June 30th, and only one sunflower has bloomed. But we have a lot of tall greenage, and it's gonna look fantastic at some point.
This one has a bud getting ready to burst out right there.
Oh, good.
Is this pepper down here?
Yep.
I didn't see any pepper. Well,
Yeah, there's peppers on there.
might be.
See right there?
Yeah, I see one down lower.
And there's one there.
Boy, they're really small.
It needs some heat. Needs some heat. Look at those tomatoes right there.
Yeah, those are looking good.
Oh, what happened?
I dropped it, but caught it.
Look at this long stem.
Oh, yeah.
We had some problems with the tomatoes because I planted them too early in the warehouse. So next year...
And they got hailed on.
And then they got hailed on. So 2 things I've got to remember to do next year.
Look at this beautiful parsley.
Isn't that beautiful?
Jeez.
It loves growing right next to that.
The color's great. It's full. Really nice.
So 2 things next year on the tomatoes. Not plant them too early. Maybe plant them April 1st in the warehouse. And then out here, I'll plant them May 1st or May 15th. And
those flowers are really taking off. I didn't realize you had so many of them in there.
yeah. And then next year we need to keep them covered till the end of June.
Yeah.
So here I have 3 squash plants. This squash plant is all yellowy. I don't know why. Maybe it's just the type of squash it is.
The dirt in each one of those pots is exactly the same, right?
Exactly the same. There are 3 different kinds of squash.
What's this thing?
What are you looking at?
The little bug on there.
It's some sort of bug. Squash bug. Ooh, get it. Can you get it? It's squash bug, so
How
we
come
can
it's not in focus?
kill it. I don't think the phone's gonna kill it. Here.
You have gloves. Just squish it. Did you take a class in that?
Squash bug, you did! Dead squash bug.
You squashed it.
See, look at all those. See, look at all of these patty pan squash in there, but not one of them has been pollinated by bees. This had all kinds of. See these right here? They're all over the place in there because they fall off and die if they're not pollinated. Here's a barrage, a volunteer barrage. It's. If that came off. It's a nice smell. I'm hoping, I need to probably put more smells in here. Might help the squash a little bit. This is my favorite. Oh, I forgot.
This is doing pretty good.
This pumpkin. Let's talk about this pumpkin. It's, oh, let me take that out. This pumpkin is a volunteer pumpkin from Molly's house. And she gave it to me. And I planted it, and we shall see what happens. I'm going to let it roll out this way. I've never grown a pumpkin before.
I thought this was a pumpkin too, but it's not, is it?
No, this is a squash.
Look at this one over here.
Yep. Here's, see, which one are you looking at? Yep, here's one that's a little bigger. See right there? Right here? This, I don't know which, it's definitely not a spaghetti squash. What is it? I can't remember. It's not patty pan. It's not zucchini. I didn't plant any zucchini. I got some of the seeds I just got from an organic spaghetti squash that we got at the store. And one of my friends gave me a organic squash, and I saved the seeds from that, and not one of them germinated, so it wasn't organic. So I think that's the end of our, oh, take a look at these blueberries. Look at how many we have. This is year 3? Is this year 3 with blueberries?
The what?
Year 3 or year 2?
I think it's 3.
Okay, we bought it.
Yeah.
We bought it the first year, and this is our 3rd year, right? This has a lot of blueberries on it for just 3 years. But the plant has rust on it, so I'm hoping that's not a problem. That's it.
Okay.